There's a new Turkish law that will throw you in the slammer for 1 to 3 years if you go against the official version of the truth. Now, previously within Turkey, there's laws that has stated that you can't insult the head of state and the government. Sure, but now these laws are expanding what the Turkish government can throw you in prison for. And many are thinking that this new law could potentially be going after economists. And sure, it's also going after social media users and other facets of civil society. But it's not too far-fetched to believe that President Erdogan is using this, potentially, many are saying, to kind of shut economists up leading up to the presidential election in 2023. So why is this the case? So President Erdogan, he's been in power for several decades. He wants to stay in power. But there's a problem. So let's look at, traditionally, when inflation rates are going up, the central bank of a country, they will raise interest rates. As raising interest rates will combat the rising inflation rates, help to tamper them down, bring them back down to earth. Well, the Central Bank of Turkey, at the behest of the President Erdogan, they've been doing the opposite. So when inflation rates have been skyrocketing in stratosphere, which they have in Turkey. Turkey right now has some of the highest inflation rates on the planet. Instead of raising interest rates, Turkey's been like, hey, let's lower the interest rates, and eventually inflation will just get tired of rising, will kind of peter out, and then just crash back to earth. Of course, that's not how it works, right? So there's been a cost of living crisis within Turkey. So the average Joe in the street just can't afford anything right now. They really can't. And this could very well be the coffin nails in Erdogan's political career. And he knows this. So it's not far-fetched to believe that this law could be put in place to shut up economists, particularly as just them reading the raw facts and figures and pointing out that, hey, it's not exactly orthodox economic doctrine to lower interest rates when inflation is going through the roof. This could be seen as indirect criticism of the president. As, hey, it doesn't make Erdogan look good. It just, economic figures don't. So we'll see if this law is actually used to throw economists in prison. But if so, it's not really good for the future of the Turkish economy. As consulting firm PwC said that by 2050, in terms of GDP, PPP, the Turkish economy is supposed to be the 11th largest on the planet, surpassing France, which in 2050 PwC says will be the 12th. So that's a huge deal, but are you going to be able to get there if you're throwing economists in prison? Many would say no.